cold starts every morning that I get to experience inside of it, and it literally just sounded completely insane. Which, from now until November 25th, you can enter to win my little baby truck, which is a 24-valve 5-speed Cummins with 26 by 14-inch TIS wheels, wrapped to 40-inch Venom power tires, a massive tow hitch to tow whatever you want, full powder coated suspension, and a whole lot more. Click the link above this video or down in the description now to get entered. Maybe I'll be giving you a call November 25th telling you to come get your new truck. Enjoy the rest of the video. Valve 5-speed Cummins. Like I just said, you guys can win it. From the thumbnail, you guys can see that something very, very important to this channel is in my possession, and it is about inside of its final stage. Finally, after 3 years, my dually that I've built, it's on like a 40-inch lift, 24-valve, 6-speed. It has the SCS drop box on 53-inch tires, and it is just ignorantly massive and huge. So I'm about to show you guys the progress on it, and it's in its final stages. So let's get in there and let's talk about it. What we have right here are some parts that need powder coated. That is about all that is left on my monstrosity of a 40-inch lifted 2nd-gen Cummins dually. So as you guys can see here, the axle's on the ground. This coilover will compress about 3 inches in the rear, meaning this thing's going to be absolutely massive on a 53-inch tire. So what I had already done, you guys see from the beginning, I got the rear arms on the truck. I got the coilovers mounted on already. I've decided to do a ballistic joint down here, which allows the bar not to be able to flex or to rotate at all. So right now, this bar cannot move. This one has a little bit of movement still because I don't have ballistic joints on here yet. Need to get that with an offset Heim joint. Other than that, this thing is going to be completely insane. So let's get to doing more work to it. And let's get this front axle drilled and tapped right here because they got some powder coats on that bolt hole. So I'm gonna get the tap out of the toolbox for that, get that drilled and tapped, get the dummy shocks hanging, which will allow me to now build the pin hard bar for it, and then the tie rod and the drag link for it. I never got around to building that. So I gotta build those 3 things, build the rear sway bar, get front bushings for this axle. I need to get 2 new front seals, that knuckle installed on that side, and we gotta order a diff cover. I don't know if I should do a hydraulic assist on it. What do you guys think? Drop a comment below if I should do a hydraulic assist on this front axle to help turn the 53-inch tires that I have for it. So with that being said, let's get all of this stuff done. Let's get Heim joints in those bars, and let's get this thing looking more like a truck. I think the hardest thing so far is finding these bushings for this because Ford has them. They just can't get them right now, I guess, and O'Reilly's cannot find the part number for it at all. So I need to get bushings for the front axle, the inner seals, get the gears back in. I already have the outer seals, which these come and they go right here on the axle. So I have a nice fresh seal there. Brand new hub, as you guys can see right here. These fancy, nifty billet reservoir mounts, which will come right here like that. I gotta clean them because they've been kind of sitting collecting dust for a while. So reservoir mounts sit like that. The shock for the coilover will sit above right there. And then we are going and we are buying all bolt caps for all these bolts. We'll have a nice polished cap over them or brush, whatever we want to do with that. I'll probably do polished because it'll match the billet drop box, the coilovers. I got this oil pan for the truck from Kingspeed. That's an aluminum oil pan that goes up underneath it. So when you sit there in my truck and you gotta look up at the oil pan, you're like, damn, that's a pretty nice oil pan on that thing. Anyways, another thing I gotta do is sit here and get all the powder coat out of the inserts because they got powder coat inside them when they got dropped off. And I don't know why they wouldn't plug these, but those need retapped. That one hole needs retapped on the axle for where the coilover mount goes. And a whole lot more needs to be done to this still, but what do you guys think? Because I was gonna order an exhaust for it, and I am now torn between an exhaust and a hood stack. I think the hood stack's where we're gonna go with like 250 over ejectors and make it roll like an insanely amount of coal, because that's what we want to do with it. Guys, with that being said, you guys see this monstrosity. I have a lot to do to it, but that's gonna end today's video because I want to be able to produce the best content for you guys and not just string out these videos just to get time, just to post a long video on YouTube. I have a new truck I need to introduce to you guys, so I gotta get a little bit of time away from this thing to go film that one. It's actually sitting outside in my driveway. So I'm gonna get that video filmed right about now. And in like 3 days, you'll see that. And yeah. So that being said, let's end the video. Enter the giveaway, drop a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll probably see you guys in like 3 days with the new truck. See you, bye.